Let's get set up here, guys. Share with Discord. Post. There you go. Now, post. Alright, good. It's working. Alright. Alright, let's get started. Welcome everyone to PRL, Pro Racing League, Monday Night Racing. I'm your host, The Ghost. Exciting race number 3, season 6. I think we got a couple new guys. Hoping to have a decent turnout. If anyone interested that's watching this broadcast, we've got openings for people in the D1 division. So feel free to get a hold of PRL, join our D1 division, and take part in the racing. Alright, so just waiting for guys to get into the lobby. Let's see here. I guess this is a good time to... We've got 2 races in hand now. Let's see, standings. Have me... Yeah, race 2. Okay, so let's see here. So in first place in the standings, we've got PRL Javi. I call him Jab. 37 points. Eugene right behind him, 34, the Iron Man. PRL Toby with 30 points. PRL Shea with 29. PRL Marty, Mad Marty's not going to be with us. Let's just say he's on a sabbatical this week. Oh, look at that. Tarkan Gino. Actually, I think he did race. I think I know this guy. He did race before, I think. Okay, where was I? Pierre Almaty with 24. Bacon Hot with 23 points. PRL Dover with 23. The old man. Back in business. Ex-champion of the very first season, I think it was, of PRL. We got Kookie, the Kookie Monster, with 21 points. Youngling, a reserve. I don't know if Youngling will be a surprise guest today. He's a reserve. He's got 20 points. Spider with 15. STB Koth with 13. QB 9. Hackenberg 8. Jag Cheb. Guy got second place last season. Doesn't seem to be here. No points on the board yet. Bonds racing, no points. Dirt Shark, no points. Haven't even seen them race, I don't think. So, be nice if they showed up to a race. I think maybe they're struggling with the game, trying to find maybe the right setup for their wheels or whatever to get them the confidence so that they can compete at a high level again. So I noticed some of the racers might not be so fond of this game. Right? They just did an update, okay? I quickly read some of the stuff, just something with the curbs, okay, the sausage curbs. So there might be a little more feel to the game maybe now. Not sure. Right? The game is kind of flat feeling, I find. Arcadey, I guess, is what you want to call it. But it looks like they're trying to add some feel back in, maybe. So let's hope that starts to come back. I like a little bit of skill to be involved so that you can, You need a little more throttle control, braking control, and stuff like that. Oh, look at that. The youngling surprises everybody, and he shows up for another race. Youngling thinks I should be turning my, what was it, camera apex. I was at 4. He thinks I should move it to 0, so I moved it to 0. I didn't notice too much difference, okay, really. But, you know, I'm having issues with dizziness and stuff like that, so you know what? I turned it off since it didn't seem to slow me down. So why not, right? And less movement, maybe it'll help me out with my dizziness, and I can start competing again. And maybe give Youngling a bit of a run, give him a bit of a challenge in D3 there, where he's dominating. We don't like to see someone dominate like that. We'd like to make it a little tougher on the guy. Oh, nice to see Youngling here. And I think we got a new guy, Verodico. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to sound that out, boys. I don't know where he's from, okay, but yeah. What am I gonna call this guy? Trying to think, what's my nickname? Because trying to pronounce that in comms is gonna be a pain in my ass. What are we gonna call you? Verduk. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. Actually, I can't think of anything to call this guy. Vermin. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Burrow, I guess. Burrow for short. Sorry, Burrow, if you'd like a nickname, send me a message or what have you in the server, and I'll get you a nice nickname, whatever you want. If you don't do that, I'll have to make one up for you, and you might not like it. And we got cookie and bacon. Bacon hot. Yeah, I know it's not that, but I like bacon hot. And Kookie, I'm gonna call you Cookie. The Cookie Monster is ready and showing up. So we're getting a pretty decent turnout, more than what I was expecting. We're up to 14. This is nice. This is gonna turn out to be a decent turnout, so we might have ourselves a nice race on our hands. It's a very close in the standings right now, so everything's up for grabs. Sorry, guys. So yeah, anyways, guys, if there's a nickname, like, you know, there's a couple people like QB, you know, if you want a nickname, you know, a couple guys, you know, that maybe I'm not pronouncing your names right or whatever. Tarkan, Gino, we'll call you Tarzan, because I don't know why I'm thinking Tarzan when I see that, but I guess with the K, right, we just face that with the thing, we'll call you Tarzan, the Dutch Tarzan. Dag, our hoer. Lil. These are some of the Dutch words I know. I think they're all swear words. Gadverdamme. Yeah. PS app notification. I'm getting notified. What am I getting notified? Oh, Cookie. The Cookie Monster just sent me a friend request. He must like being called Cookie. The Cookie Monster. All right, Cookie. I'll accept you. Why not? Good to have you as my friend, buddy. Thanks for the request. Oh, peace. I just got a message from Youngling too. PC, this one I want 6K. So fuck no, I'm not spending that kind of coin. Okay, so he's not getting a PC because it's too expensive. Good to know. And he laughs. All right, good luck, Youngling. Thanks for the message. Good luck in your race today. I'm sure you're going to be up in the front being a pain in the ass to everybody. All right, here we go, guys. We are on the way. Qualifying has officially started. Race number 3 in the Great Britain. Should be fun. What am I seeing here? Oh, I got YouTube. Okay. So here we go. Let me, okay, what do I need to do here? Broadcast, camera type, fastest map, tire, best, enable, mini map, full map. Here we go. Outlap. Look at Youngling's all excited to get out there and put some laps in, eh? Look at this guy. Normally Youngling waits a little bit before he goes out, I've noticed. But I've been noticing he's been going out earlier onto the track. Okay, I gotta hide that. How do I hide that thing? That's how I do it. There we go. Oh, we got 4 people watching. That's nice. Hello, everyone. This PRL Pro Racing League. We got qualifying on the way. We are in for a good race today, I think. We got Youngling here, right? He's always exciting. PRL Shea. They've had some good battles. Cookie Monster, Bacon Shot. The list goes on. I don't know about all you guys, but I'm excited to see some racing. Alright, looks like Youngling's in the Mercedes. He's still on the out lap. I'm going to follow out Youngling because I think Youngling's probably going to set the standard to the times that need to be beat. Alright, let's go right on board with him. He drives a cockpit cam for people who might not know, even though we get T-cam. He's like me, he likes that full experience of driving as he slows up and gets ready to go on his hot lap. Let's sit with Youngling and enjoy the ride. Maybe we all can learn something from this. Oh no, that's not what we want to see. What the hell? I got you on comms and you just make me look like a fool. What are you doing? Okay, so we'll have to wait for Youngling to go around again because he got a little too anxious on the gas there. Okay, let's see who else. Oh wow, what's going on with Youngling? Maybe it's the new handling they put in here. I don't know if he's goofing around or it doesn't seem right. Something's not working right with his setup, maybe. They did an update today, so maybe that might have just thrown him off, but that doesn't seem like Youngling to be doing that. Here's Patrick Mylar, okay? I'm imagining Patrick, he's done quite well, actually. We don't see him a lot racing, but he has been racing lately, and he's been showing up and been doing some really decent runs. Oh, no! Right, a little bit of a curve. I'm seeing some of these good guys struggling out there, and I'm wondering if this new patch. Let's watch the new guy, Tarkangino. PRL Shea 127.8. I think we're going to get a lot. I think we're going to be getting into the 26s, right? But we're still early. Track's cold. We need to get some tire down. Let's get some tire rubber put down before we start seeing them faster laps start coming. Vertical with the 130. Here comes Dakin. What's he gonna get? Tarzan. And Tarzan goes to third. I'm seeing some slow times right now. I'm not sure if this new update maybe changed things. I noticed they also said something about tires in the update, okay? So maybe some of these guys are running like high tire pressures, okay? Because I know in the game, high tire pressures was a big thing. And maybe they fixed that, and now by running those higher tire pressures, you're overheating the tires and you're not getting the grip like you used to. I noticed in that update. So maybe that's what Youngling was experiencing there, because to see Youngling spin out like that is not something you normally see. Here we go. Youngling's on a hot lap right here. Looks like he's got it under control this time. Tire pressure is at least something that you can adjust during qualifying and going into the race. That's part of the park them rules. You are allowed to change that, so that can be changed. So, you know, maybe he's noticing something. Let's see what time he's got. 27.2. Not bad. Oh, 27.2, but he must have. Yeah, he must have. That would be pole right now, but I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking he went out. He must have exceeded track limits or something, and he's gonna have to try again. I'm sure he's gonna be up there. Don't worry, he'll figure it out. He'll get himself up near the front. Here comes Habby. Habby's fast, right? Habby, I find, you know, he's got that great one-lap speed. Sometimes struggles on long runs. You know what I mean? He has some bad luck, or he just gets too anxious and it slips up, right? But he's got great. Well, we got a little glitch there. I don't know what that was. And he gets he knows how to lay down a fast lap, that's for sure. I'm seeing some weird. Wow, that's weird watching him. I'm getting all the, like it's glitching. That's weird. That's weird, yeah. I don't know if that's. Yeah, sorry guys, that's throwing me off, right? That's weird. I'm just watching him glitching so bad. All right, here's Heckleberg. He's on an outlap, sector 1. He's up down on his time. Oh, he just went over there. That's probably going to be an infraction, maybe. I don't think he gained any time by doing it, but I don't think. Here's Vertical. The Vern. There we go, the Vern. He's a new guy to league. He's on none right now, so I don't think he's on a qualifying lap. Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster's in the garage. Tarkan, one of the newer guys. Still out there. Has to be causing the thing. Outlap. Toby on outlap. That gives Toby some, where is he on the outlap? Oh, he's still early on his outlap. Eugene in the garage. Oh, here's Shay. He's one of the owners. He'd be upset if I didn't give him some quality air time. Oh, a little too rough on the gas there. That's going to cost you a little bit. Let's go for a ride with Shay. On the first sector, okay, he's down 700s on his previous time. Easy enough to make up. I'm sure he will. He's got a car coming up. I don't know if that guy's on a hot lap or not. I know it's always distracting when you got a car coming up on you and he's not pulling over. Why is... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Some people wait so long to pull over. You know, it makes you nervous when you're out on your out lap. Oh, you see, he's gained. Now, from time, he's up 2/10. Is this guy going to get out of the way, though? Here we go again. He's out of the way. Perfect. I know sometimes when you have them people in front of you, even though they get out of the way, sometimes it can mess with your mind and it can slow you down a bit, right? That's why I always like it when they get out of the way early. And he's improved his time, but no, he's down on his time. He must have lost time there. You never know what happens, right? He might have been distracted just by that guy. Even though he got out of the way, it can be distracting, right? So I do know that. Here's Patrick Myler in second. He's got nothing on, so he's recharging. So he's on an out lap. Oh, PRL. Javi is set at 127.5, so it looks like he's got his stuff there. He was glitchy when I was watching him, so I'm not sure if he was having problems with his internet. I think he's from Spain. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's from Spain, Javi. Okay, this guy's going in their pits. Who else do we got? Here's Bacon. Putting down the bacon grease. He's on a hot lap. He's already used up quite a bit of his hers, okay? And that's going to hurt him, I think, on this straight because he's going to start losing time all the way down this straight because he's used every little bit of it up. Yeah, he did not manage his usage, I think, properly through the first couple of sectors, and now he's left with no boost. Right, well, 134, move him up into 11th place, just ahead of Hecklenberg. Looks like Youngling's gone in the pit, maybe making some adjustments to his setup to get used to, obviously he was feeling something he didn't like, because maybe he put his rain setup in instead of the dry setup, who knows, right? But it could be that update too, right? Now let's see here, Vertico, outlap. Let's give this guy, because he's a new guy, we got to give him some airtime, right? No, he's not. I don't know. Outlap. Here's STP Koss. He's on an outlap. In his RB. I think he lost a little bit of time there. Seemed like the car bogged down quite a bit. You want to get nice speed coming out of here. You screw it up, you can lose so much time. He's up. It looks like he's abandoned his lap. Looks like he might be trying to recharge in time. There we go. He's recharged and he's ready to go. He's going to go on another hot. Let's see if he can do. He's normally a fairly quick driver. Let's see if he improves. I think he's struggling right now. Oh, wow. Look at all the herbs he used there. I used too much, maybe left it on too long. Yeah, you don't want to use any more, I don't think. I think you used too much in that first little bit there. But you got to be real careful with how much you use so that you have enough left near the end, because if you get caught like in that long straightaway at the end with no hers left, you're going to start dropping your time by so much. Oh, look at that, Youngling, 127.1. I missed that. Look at this guy on a high lap. Oh, dear Lord. Warming his tires. Well, we got a guy on a hot lap. That boy's going to hear about it. Oh, boy. You see it all, right? Obviously, that guy wasn't paying attention. Oh, I don't know. He must have went over and he decided to duck in. That was close. I don't know if he went over the track limits there. Here's Cookie Monster. The Cookie. He's going into the pit. Oh, here we go. The old boy. F1 Dover. Let's go for a ride with Dover, the old man. The ex-champion. And started to try to rejuvenate himself, come back, and start driving again in the new thing. A weird entry he took there. He didn't swing it out wide. But, you know, people have their own thing. He's used quite a bit of DRS. Shut that stuff off. Yeah, he's used quite a bit. I think that's going to hurt him now. And he's down on his time, so yeah, definitely that's going to hurt him. Because he's not going to have much left. He's like, you know, for these longer straights, is what you want to save it for, right? You want to try to use it at the beginning of the straight. Get yourself up to that top speed faster. That's going to get you maximize your time. But you got to use just the right amount and work out what's going to be perfect. That gives you just the right amount. Because you can see he's down to 3%. And this long straightaway now, he's going to be losing so much time. The time's just going to be dropping like crazy. And yeah, he's going into the pits. He realizes, here goes Eugene. He's an exciting Iron Man. There you go. He's down to 10%. That's usually where I am when I'm down that straight. So it looks like he's close to maybe what I would do on the Earth. And then he's probably going to give a little burst here to try to go around this corner, maybe slide it a bit, but there you go. 127.2 moves himself up in the second place. Is someone going to move? Youngling, 127.1 seems. I'm used to the 126s in the qualifying, but who knows, maybe the update's on something, right? I think I was 126.5 in the dry. And I know in D2 I was seeing some guy with 26.0s there, so it's looking like Youngling might be getting pole. I've got guys running medium here. I don't know if that's part of their strategy. He's up on his time. Has to peak off. He's well up on his time. Oh, here comes Shea. Oh, no! No! He goes around. We get to catch that. Oh, boy. He just wanted to put in that time. He was pushing hard. He was pushing hard. He must have been close. Yep, there's heartbreak. Oh, well, you're still not bad position. 6th place. Dover is up into 7th place, so he seems to be starting to get the hang of it. His times are getting quicker. All right, it takes time after you've been off from driving for such a long time to get up to speed again. Oh, there we go. Heavy 27.1 knocks by 1,000. Knocks Youngling off the pole. Nice job, Javi. Man, that's like almost a tie. You can't get closer than that. So it looks like, from what I can tell, we're going to have PRL Javi in first, Youngling in second, Eugene in third, Toby in fourth, Patrick Myler in fifth, PRL Shea in sixth, F1A Dover. I think it's Dave. This is his name. Roll over Dover in seventh, Cookie Monster in eighth, STP Cost in ninth. That'll come up. I'll continue when I see it. There you go. Tarkan in 10th. Burn, whatever, in 11th. Hecklenberg in 12th. Vacant Shot in 13th. And QB in 14th. Nice job. There's qualifying. I think we're going to have ourselves an exciting race. Everybody's nice and patient. It might be a DRS train, but in D2, people got impatient, I think, and wanted to get up to the front and didn't want to sit behind other people. And that created gaps and created a whole new race. Okay. I think we're going to do an... I think we'll be doing a safety car lap first. Formation lap. Give me time to get the HUD set up so that you guys can see what's all going on. And we can get started with this race. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good race. I think it'll be interesting. I hope there's no incidents. We have a clean race and something really exciting. Right? I'm pretty sure we're going to see Youngling near the top. Because whether Javi can keep it together, I know he's got the pace, but he just doesn't seem to keep it together. At some point, he messes up. Once he gets that sorted out, this guy will be so hard to beat. Because his one lap pace is quite good. Okay, here we go. So I want to do this. Interval. Position change. Stops. Tire. Let's go tires. Ooh, look at this. Okay, let's hide that. So we got Javi starting on reds. We got Youngling on yellows. Eugene on reds. PRL Toby on reds. Patrick Myler, PRL Shea, all on reds. Then we got Dover and Cookie on yellows. STP and Tarzan on reds. Rural Hecklenberg on yellows, Vacant Shot QB on reds. So we got a mix of tires, mix of strategies. Are they going to do yellow whites? Are they going to do yellow reds? Right? Are the guys doing reds? Are they going to do a red yellow or a red white? We'll have to see. Right? But I'm thinking from watching past races, most of the guys are going to try the red yellow strategy. But you know what? Safety car could come out and that could change everything. Then your strategy's out the window and we gotta restart and reprogram. So they're coming around the last couple of corners to get lined up for the race. I'm wondering if the new update actually improved the you being able to get your tire temperatures up to temp for the line, because I know they had issues there before. Have you a little slow getting in the line there. Youngling nice and calmly just parks it. He's ready to go. Everybody getting to the line. I don't know how people get disqualified. Oh dear. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing! All right, here. Oh, Youngling gets a little loose. He makes Eugene have to go off the track to save it. Oh boy, Eugene, good move. Hopefully, no damage from that. I'm sure Youngling doesn't feel good about spinning the tires there and making Eugene take evasive action, but I'm sure Eugene's going to fight back and be right back up there again. Youngling only lost one spot on that. Toby gained one. Shea gained a couple. Actually, I think I can look at that, can't I? Yeah. There we go, position change. Yeah, so PRL Shea's up 2 and Toby's up 2 from that little spin that Youngling thing. Javi's pulling away. Look at him go. Right? You don't want to get that far back on this track. You want to hold on to that DRS because now Toby's going to be a sitting duck come the next lap unless he can close that gap up and get in that DRS. Okay. There we go. Now, where was I? Okay, so anyway, oh wow, Toby's lost some time, a lot of time. Toby's going to get overtaken, I think, here by Youngling. Youngling's got to get by him and get up to that lead draft, okay? Because if he doesn't, Javi is going to pull away and be able to dominate this race. And then you're going to have these guys in behind that are going to basically be passing each other back and forth and helping Javi get that, extend that lead. Now, I think you're going to see Youngling make the move on Toby on this straight here, okay? Toby, I think he's Youngling saying you're holding me up. I gotta go. This Javi's pulling away. We can't have this happen. No, yeah. Toby didn't get the right exit here. Toby's fighting it. Oh no, this is just not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. Yeah. Youngling wants to get by. I know he does. Every lap he's sitting behind him. Now he's going to have to wait so much longer. And look at the lead that Javi is building up. Yeah. I can see Youngling. Youngling's a patient guy, but he knows that he needs to get by this guy. And patience is not the thing that he needs right now. He needs to get by and get going. Because Toby's just not being able to stay the pace to Javi. So Youngling is going to have to get by him. And he's going to have to do it quick. He's trying to save up his juice here. Right? That's something else that we're all getting used to too, is this new system. You know, why not add some more buttons for us to press, right? You know? Like it's not hard enough pressing the gas and steering brakes, and we got to add some buttons for us to press and some thinking while we're racing of how much to use and where to use it. Okay, over 3 seconds now, and we're not even done a lap. So Javi's just pulling away. Youngling's got to do something here. He's got to. Youngling goes a little wide. He would have liked to have a better exit so that he could get the job done. Yeah, Toby's got a hold. Oh yeah, you know what, Toby's gonna. Toby's not going to be easy to pass. He's holding his ground, and he's I'm just looking at his Urs. Yeah, I think this lap, he's down quite a bit on his Urs. And you know he's right behind him. You know he's getting to the point where he's getting frustrated, I think. Shea's probably trying to be patient too. Youngling moving around, trying to maybe force Toby mentally into an error on track. I know sometimes I like moving around behind the guy when he looks in his mirrors or whatever. It might distract him enough to miss a corner and give me the inside so I can swoop a spot away from the guy I'm racing. Oh, Shea with a 3-second warning. Let up off your gas next time. Yeah, you gotta let up. Sometimes you let up on your gas. It'll let you get away with it, right? Depending if the game thinks you gained an advantage by it, right? That's a shame. 3 seconds. Not a penalty. And Youngling gets by. So Youngling is now by Shea. Now can he pull the gap and start coming back? Oh, no. Oh. Look at that. Eugene gets a spot. Shea a little hard on the brakes, trying to avoid his teammate in the braking zone. So that's a shame for Shea. But he's just going to have to focus and fight his way back up there. Oh, look at both teammates struggling. It looks like Toby is feeling the pressure and slipping up. Eugene now has gotten by. Okay. STP Koth is in, and he's being chased down by Dover. The old man's chasing down the Koth. Let's sit in with the old man, see how he's doing. He's got lots of Urs. He's managing his Urs well, I think. You know what a save in. He'll be able to gain some time on here. Right? It's so key, the exit to this part right here. To get that thing. Let's see, what do we got? He's in the DRS zone, so he's got the DRS. So he's able to close the gap a little there. Right? But he's not far from the front runners, you know. He's getting up there. Good job. Nice racing. You go get that Koth and show him who's boss. Old man. Let's go back in the pack. We got the Cookie Monster. He's falling a little behind, and he's being harassed by his teammate. Right now they're running a race in their own thing there. They're running a team race. He's not quite in the DRS range. Right? They're teammates, so I don't think they're going to give each other too much of a hassle. Right? We got the cookie and the bacon. 10th and 9th and 10th. Let's go check in on our new guy. Vertical. He's on yellows. Oh, he's being pressured by Hackenberg. Hackenberg's going to want to get by him. Burrow is probably first race. He's probably just getting used to, doesn't want to get in people's way. And getting used to the whole league racing thing. And getting his feet wet. We got Tarkan Jr. right behind them. So we got like a little 4-car battle there with a DRS zone all behind Vertical. So he's probably feeling some pressure holding up those guys. And he's doing a good job. Oh, we had Tarzan took a swing on the vine and went a little wide. Let's go back up to the front. Let's see what's happening. Has Youngling been able to take some chunk? Yes, he has. He has nibbled away. I think, and he's taken, I think, about a second off the time. Nope, it's going up again and going back down. It's going up and down. But it does look like Youngling has been able to start closing the gap. But he's got Eugene hot on his tail. And Eugene is a force. Patrick Myler needs to get into that DRS range to think. Looks like PRL Shea has had some problems here. There's Eugene chasing down the Youngling. Our veteran versus our Iron Man. Controller versus wheel. Eugene's always a driver you got to keep your eye on and always got to be worried about, because he's definitely a guy on the attack. Oh, a little lock up by Youngling going into that corner. Right. I think Eugene is going to wait to make a nice safe pass and try not to pressure Youngling too much for the pass, because he might realize by trying to pass Youngling, he's actually going to hinder the progress, right, of them two. If Youngling is making good time and gaining on Javi, it's almost better to sit behind the guy and let it go, or make a nice clean pass on the DRS zone that's coming up, where you're not losing time, and maybe by working together, these two can run down this Javi, because Javi, he's got that lead, and he's opened that gap, and now it's going to be hard to close it up here. Youngling's not going to fight this. I think Youngling realizes what's going on, and these guys need to work together if they're going to catch the things. You know, what would be good is if Youngling can stick with him, and then again in that long DRS zone, the last one, make a nice clean pass so you don't interfere with each other going into the corner, and then maybe because they are gaining now. So Youngling, just hang in there. You know, you're gaining on the leader. Be patient and make nice clean passes, not in the corners where you're going to cost each other time. If you guys can do that, I think they might be able to run down Javi. I hope they can, because I want to see an exciting race. I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to see an exciting race, right? Now, also keep in mind, Youngling is on yellow, so this might work into his advantage or against him. Right? You will have to see how the strategy works out, right? But Javi is also starting to pick back up the time, so they are losing time, right? I think Youngling's moving around behind Eugene, and it might be distracting Eugene, and now he's more worried about defending Youngling than he is running down the leader, Javi. And here goes Youngling into second place. So we got a good battle anyways going here in second and third. But I think these guys need to start working together so that they can start getting a thing. I think if they can get themselves below 2 seconds, they're going to get excited, and they're going to start pulling that gap. Oh, speed limit. 10 seconds on STP cut. That's going to hurt. Boom. Gotta hate that. All right, PRL Shea has made some progress. Same with Toby. Toby's now back up in the 4th. PRL Shea is up in the 6th. So he's making some ground, but he's +6 of Patrick Myler. So he's got some work to do. And Myler's in the draft of Toby. So it's going to be hard to catch him. So hopefully, I think F1 AB Pulver Rolled over Dover is up in 7th, having a nice race. 8th and 9th, Cookie and Bacon shot. Hecklenberg. It's over. Let's who's he behind right now? Figuring Shea. So he's giving the one of the owners of the league a hard time right now. Show him the old dog still got some stuff. Yeah, I think decent exit coming out. He's got the DRS. He's going to be able to close the gap and start putting the pressure on thing. Shea's probably using up a lot of his juice there. Right? Oh, yeah. Shut it down to none. Yeah, that's actually a good spot to do that. Now you're going to want to change it back to medium right about now, which he's not. So he's losing some time. You got to get it back up to medium. Don't leave it on. There you go. Shut it down to none around the corners, but once you come out of that corner, you got to make sure you turn it on something. You're going to lose way too much time. Oh, look at this. Shea is trying to make the move on Mylar. Mylar must have lost some time there. I thought he was behind. So now Shea has got a chance to get himself up in the 5th, and we got Ferrari 4th and 5th. Ooh, runs him, left him just enough space there. Oh, you got a little wiggle. He's going to have to wait till the DRS zone to get the job done. So don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think this is a good spot to do it. He backs out. Good job. Good thinking. That's a good way to do it. And what this has done is the old dog is impatient. He's watching these two fight, and he said, look, I'm going to take full advantage of this fight and get myself closed up and right behind you guys. And now F1 Dover has found himself in a position where he might be able to get himself all the way up into 5th place. That would be nice. Yep, leave some room on the outside. Good clean racing. Good job, old dog. Oh. I think they pitted. Did they pit? They must have pitted. Guess it doesn't show if they're pitting. I'm probably on the... Yeah, they pitted. So those guys have pitted. I should change that. Right there. There we go. Now it's showing the pitting and everything. Okay, we got a bunch of people pitting. So this is the time in the race where things are going to get interesting. Right? I'm wondering what Youngling's going to do. If he's going to do a red light. But look at this. He's closed the gap. These two have started to work themselves together, and they're in that 2-second range. And it's coming up. I think the red tires are fading, maybe on Javi, and those yellow tires of Youngling are now starting to come in, and you're starting to see the advantage of the tires. Javi has pitted, which is a smart move, I think. And Youngling is stayed out. Eugene has pitted too, also on the reds. Now, it'll be curious to see what strategy Youngling is going to use. Sorry, I got lost with the thing here. Let's go. I want to go up to the front here because this is interesting right here, what's going to happen. We want to see what's going to happen now if he pits. Youngling is now the leader because he started on the yellow, so he can go longer, right? Depending on what he's going to do. I don't know if Youngling sometimes is a guy that wants to play it safe and wants to go rather to a white tire for longevity, right? Because he wants to have a nice, comfortable ride right to the end, right? But I'm seeing that he's taking them yellow tires to lap 13, right? If he pits now, he might go to whites. If he doesn't pit now, I'm thinking that he's going to go to a set of reds on the lap the next lap. So let's see what happens. Let's see if I've called this correctly. And he's going into the pits. So I think, okay, if I know Youngling, I think he'll go whites. Because he's pitting on lap 13, I think he's going to go whites. This is me trying to get into that. Let's see what happens. Did I make the call right? Or did I call it wrong? He goes on to red. Youngling onto the reds. 13 laps he's going to go too. Okay, so I called that wrong. The ghost is wrong again. Youngling going to the reds. It's not something I would see Youngling do. He likes to run them yellow whites a lot more than he would. But I think he's realized that maybe these reds is the best way about it. And he's come out. Now let's see, Youngling to have a 1.3. So he has a lot of time. He's right up there. Race is on, boys. And I think Youngling, being on them reds, is going to want to get the job done quick. Because he's on the faster set right now. Okay, but I think he wants to get out in front and see if he can't build a gap. Because I think, say like around lap 23 or 24, them red tires aren't going to match up well against them yellow tires, and then Youngling might lose his advantage, his tire advantage that he has now. So we'll have to see, but this is shaping up to be an exciting race. Javi's looks like Dover, 10-second penalty for QB. Dover has got the lead a race for a lap. Dover's stretching it out so that he does a lesser run on his reds. We're having a thing. So it looks like Dover is going to try to stretch it and go with so he's nice and safe on the red tires. Toby has gone to whites. Shea has gone to whites. So they're playing it safe. So they did that red-white strategy I was talking about. Cookie's on the whites. Vertical's on the whites. Tarzan's on the yellows. Bacon Shot on the yellows. Huckenberg on the whites. I think. So Youngling, the only one on the reds. He saves it for the second stint maybe to get that fastest lap and to have that advantage. But like I said, he's going to have the advantage now. The tire advantage. But that tire advantage, every lap that goes by, is slowly going to diminish. So here he goes. He's gotten himself by. Nice pass. Nice pass. Right? But I'm thinking you might be a sitting duck, though. Right? But you had to take it. I understand that. I hope he's got enough juice. He does. He's held on to the juice. Can he hold him off? No. And now that's opened the door for Eugene. That's not what Youngling wanted to see. He wants to get in front of these guys on them red tires, because the longer he sits behind them, he's using them tires up. And the advantage he'll have. Because I think lap 24, Youngling will be at the disadvantage against the yellow tires, right? So, yeah, this is going to be a good race. I'm glad that this has turned out this way, that they've caught up with Habby. Right, sorry, Habby, I know you were enjoying that nice 3-second lead, but I wanted to see a race. And we're seeing a race now. Very exciting race. Look at these three, yeah. I'm sorry if I keep my eyes on it, but the excitement is here at the front. Oh, there comes in Youngling. This is where patience starts to wear thin. Every lap that starts to go down, everybody's thinking we're going to make more moves. Youngling's on the reds, and I think Youngling doesn't want to sit behind these guys. He wants to control the race. That or sit behind and try to find a way to preserve those reds so that he does have the advantage. He does look to be playing it smart and saving that DRS so that he gets that good run right? But it looks like Eugene has got the same idea. Oh, the young one's getting feisty, takes him on the outside. Javi drops in behind safely, smartly. This is going to go back and forth, I think. I think Youngling's going to have a really, really hard time if he does get by Eugene to break that draft. Right, so I'll be curious to see how them tires hold up near the end. I know Eugene made them work pretty good for 13 laps there. Right, I think we got a... Oh no, that's not a lap car. That's Dover right there. He doesn't need to move over. Don't move over, Dover. You're a lead lap car. Hold them puppies up. Make this exciting. Frustrate those boys. I think Dover will probably be going in, right? But he's not required to move over, okay? He may be on old tires, but he's still on that lead lap, and he's entitled to lead just as much as those guys. So they're going to have to be patient. They're going to get frustrated, but they got to be patient. Oh, made him check up a bit there. Here comes Youngling. This is really going to make it interesting coming down the straight. Oh, here we go. Who goes where? 3 wide into the corner. Oh, yes. Youngling on the outside hangs it. And he comes out on top. There we go. Nice clean racing, boys. Nice and exciting. Dover's gone in. He's had enough. And he's getting himself some fresh tires. Probably going on to the Reds. Good job, Dover. Thanks for making it exciting for us. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best here to bring some excitement to it. Bring the energy up there, because there's definitely some energy going on in this race. And it's getting exciting. PRL, Toby, right? We don't want to forget about these guys in the back, because they're working hard. They're running their own races. But, you know, we got an exciting race at the front. We got, let's go to the back here. We got a QB. He's running alone in the clean air. We got Bacon Shot in the Williams running his own little race. No penalties, though, so good job for you. Keeping it within track limits. That's not always an easy thing to do. Sorry, I didn't turn that off earlier. I just noticed I didn't. Tarzan there running a nice race. Verdo running a nice clean race. Got a couple penalties. Bacon Shot. Just as I say he doesn't have many penalties, I jinx him and he gets himself a penalty. Sorry about that, Bacon. There's Cookie. Dover now comes out in 8th place, but on really fresh reds. So it'll be, and also Shea has a penalty. So I think Dover can actually get himself maybe back up into 7th, 6th place, maybe. Stay away from some penalties. And yeah, you might maybe even up in the 5th. Let's see what Dover can do. That'll be exciting for the old man. Be a nice big confidence booster for him too. I'm sure he'll like to have that. PRL Shea kind of out in clean air, trying to make sure that the old man can't catch him. Because I'm sure Shea wants every point he can possibly get. Salvage a decent race after some bad luck at the beginning, few laps there. ST Koth seems to be catching Patrick Myler, putting him under pressure. He's almost in that DRS range. So Myler, you're going to have to pick up the pace. Myler's on fresher tires, so this might not be an easy job. But if he can get himself into that DRS thing, you can see he's pushing it to try to get into that DRS. He knows what's at stake here. Right? But he doesn't have much juice. He might have used all his juice, but hopefully he can get... I think he's got the DRS. I think he's got it. Yeah, he does. And yeah, now he's going to be able to close up the gap. But I think it might be hard to pass Patrick Myler. He's on them fresher yellows. I think he's on the preferred tire here. But SGP Cause is definitely a force to be reckoned with. So I'm pretty sure Patrick Myler is a little worried about who's behind him. And he just, oh no, that Tarzan just took another 3-second penalty. Patrick Myler and PRL Toby, he's kind of running out there, hoping that Myler doesn't get pushed too hard that he catches him. Toby's on the 8-lap-old white, so I think Patrick Myler still has a tire advantage on him. And here we go back to the front. Youngling on a nice reserve of a thing. They all seem to be, they all seem, oh yeah, look at that none. Look at that, he's running none because he's running in that draft, and you can do that and you'll gain some real good stuff. He's being patient. These guys are now starting, as the laps wind down, they realize Youngling has probably come to the conclusion, I'm not going to be able to pull the gap, save my tires, run in behind. Youngling is probably in the preferred spot right now where you'd want to be to set up somebody for that late pass so that you can have enough to counter so he cannot be retaken. So he's going to have to time his pass properly near the end here, and I think that's what's happening here. They're settling in, they're saving their ERS. Right, you see, because Eugene's a leader. As the leader, you're always going to use that bit more because you have to defend from the guys behind. Sometimes, you know what, like once you realize you can't get separation, sometimes it's nice to let the guy behind you actually pass you and sit behind him for a few laps and save yours, because that's what Youngling's doing right now. He knows he's in a comfortable position. He's got lots of juice left. Oh, Habby, I don't know what happened to Habby there, but Habby obviously had to use. He must have done something because he was way up there and he was right behind him. I think take it off hot lap while you're on that DRS, Habby. There he goes. He's not seeming to manage. I don't think his system is working well for him. There you go. Eugene has let Youngling go by, okay? And Youngling, I think Youngling might be trying to make a late lunge, right? Let's see how much ERS he's using. He's shutting it off in the crucial zone where you can, okay? You're not going to lose too much time by doing that, but you're going to be able to save up. And now he's going to be able to get that juice here, okay? And hopefully Eugene and Habby maybe start fighting amongst each other, and then Youngling can maybe pull that gap. But Youngling's coming up to a lap car right here. Hopefully the lap car gets out of the way and doesn't create too much of a problem. Youngling has that gap. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. That's the gap he needed. But can he hang on to it? I think he's shooking the DRS, so he's going to be in good shape coming down the stretch here. Right? But oh yeah, no, they're still coming. He's not safe yet. Here comes Habby with the nice DRS, so that's going to close up some time. Yeah, he was almost there. Youngling fight. Fuck. He used up a lot of his ERS to try to get that gap, you can see. And now it's failed, so now he's probably going to have to rethink it and say, you know what, I got to save again. I got to get that ERS up because the laps are winding down. And he doesn't want to be low on the ERS when he gets down to the last laps, right? Right now, I would say Youngling is not in the preferred position. Habby is now probably in that position that you want to be in, getting near these laps. I'm thinking lap 25. will be the lap you want to make your move on, and you want to do it on that last stretch, that last DRS stretch, and hopefully you have enough hours left for the last lap to hold them off, right? Because you might get even a last lap pass, a lap on the last DRS zone. So let's see what's going to happen here. Is Javi going to overtake? I don't think Youngling will give him too much of a hard time. Oh, he does actually. Youngling, that's it. I'm racing. Youngling's going into defense mode, and he's decided that he's going to try to thing. I don't know. You know, like, I wonder. Oh, Javi messed up a little bit there, but he's gotten back on, and that's brought Eugene now back on his butt. What Youngling wants to see is ideally second and third start messing around with each other, and that might happen because those guys want to increase their spots. So Javi maybe wants to be patient and wait for 25, but he's got Eugene behind him that's not so patient, that wants to be sitting in that second spot so that he's in that striking position to take the win. Right? It will be interesting to see what's going to happen here. I know I'm staying with this part, but we're down to the last few laps, and I think this is where the exciting part of the race is, and this is what the people want to see. Is this three-way battle for the lead. We're on lap 24. Here we go. Is there going to be an overtake? I think the Youngling's got a lot of juice left, so he's ready to defend. But he's not going to defend. I think Youngling must have heard me, and he said, I'm gonna let him by. And I'm gonna suck right up behind this guy, and I'm gonna overtake him on lap 25. I think he'll wait. He'll do it on 25. I don't think he's gonna wait the last lap. We'll see. I don't know. You know what I mean? Last lap, that last straight, that's your only chance. Do you really want to wait right to then? Oh, look, he's even going inside. He's not waiting for nothing. It's game on. Nobody's waiting for anything. Nobody's playing any games. Nobody's playing any waiting games like I think. And these guys are going for it right now. They're not worrying about defending. Javi's going high, wide. He's trying to use up as much of the track. Just got to be careful not to be moving in the braking zone. That can be difficult for the guys behind. Eugene's right up behind Youngling. Youngling's not happy about that because that's going to make it harder on him. Let's see, Javi's at 59%. Eugene's at 84%, so Eugene's ready to go. He's ready to strike too. Here we go. He's swerving. Remember, one blocking move on the straight. Don't we start swerving. Here we go. So it's going to come down to the last lap here. Oh boy, this is going to be exciting, boy. I am excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited because I want to see what's going to happen here. Who's going to win this race? Javi's in first. Javi's 67. He's pretty decent. He's going down. He's going to gain quite a bit here to maybe defend down this longer straight. Oh, he gets a little bit of a wiggle. Youngling's going to be all over him on this. He's going to go low on him. He goes low, and he's got the low line. He takes the lead. Eugene is going inside. And Javi holds him off. Comes back on the inside. Setting him up for the last lap pass on the last DRS race. Will it happen? Let's look at Youngling's down to 61%, so he's using it up. Oh, but Javi doesn't got a lot, but he will have the DRS. And look at Eugene. Eugene is coming too. Don't count him out. Third to first, maybe. Here we go. The final straight. They go to the outside, Youngling! Oh! Then he hold it. Youngling holds on for second. Eugene goes to the inside. And what? Sorry, guys, I got too excited. Javi holds on to first. Youngling second, Eugene third. Great finish, guys. What an exciting race that was. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. D1, look out. We got some racing. That was fun, guys. Good job. I love that. That was an exciting race for me. Good job, Toby. Here you come into the final sector. We'll have to see how everything works out after all the penalties and everything else. But those three boys just ran away with it. They opened up a nice big gap. And they gave us a hell of a show. That was a nice finish. I really enjoyed that. It was nice and clean. That was an exciting last couple of quarters there. Can't ask for much more than that. All right. We got Cookie waiting across the line. Vertigo in his first race with PRL finishes in 10th. Good job, Cookie Monster. 9th place. Bacon has got himself into, there you go, Vertigo. Finish the race at PRL. Good job in your first race, buddy. Bacon shot. It's now finished. Everybody is finished. So, great job, guys. That was a great race. I had a great time broadcasting that race. That was an exciting race. Great job, Javi. Way to hold on to it. You put the pole together and you held the race. Nice job, nice job. Nice job, guys. Really exciting race. I really enjoyed watching that. And I'm sure everybody watching the broadcast enjoyed it too. That was a great, exciting race. And I'm sure many more exciting races to come. It looks like the battle is heated up. And the championship is tightening up. It looks like Javi might have stretched his lead out a little bit. Because he did get the win. And he was in position of first place of the championship. So we got Javi in first, Youngling second, Eugene third, PRL Toby fourth, Patrick Myler fifth, Dover sixth, Shea seventh, STP Cod eighth, Cookie ninth, Vertigo 10th, Bacon 11th, Tarkan 12th, Heckelberg 13th, QB 14th. We got them all. There we go. Great race. I'm the Ghost. And I'm out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you on Thursday. I'll be broadcasting again for the D2 race.